It's one of the most massive bust-ups between Wall Street and Washington, and perhaps it was long overdue. That volatility has exploded because the jobs report and the sequence of events that took place. To the jobs report, a torpedoing of US exceptionalism, the slowest jobs growth since 2020, that is since the start of the pandemic, an unemployment rate that ticks up to 4.2%, and a new piece of information, the adjustments. We've barely added 35,000 jobs per calendar month over the past 3 months. And then the events. The President of the United States fired the head of the BLS, the very agency that gathers the data on unemployment and on inflation. We'll find out who he will appoint later this week. This is the gold standard that the markets use to benchmark their decision on rates and risk. And then Adriana Kugler resigned. That's the governor on the Fed, allowing President Trump to move perhaps a little more aggressively and earlier than the markets had anticipated in terms of putting his people in place. This is about the White House's influence and reach into institutions. The bond market took no prisoners. The short end of the curve, 2-year notes dropped by more than 25 basis points on Friday, reassessing the timing of rate cuts, the scale of rate cuts. And I assure you, we're going to move into fevered speculation that you're going to need 50 basis points of cuts, that Powell's narrative about an imbalanced economy has been torpedoed, and a validation of the dissenters, Waller and Bowman. So this is the new phase for the bond market. The question is, have we recalibrated sufficiently for this slowdown, or does this bond market move more aggressively? 2 more inflation reports, 1 more jobs report, and a gathering in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. The symposium will define the rate narrative for the last part of 2025.